What's goody, internet land? Welcome back to another No Skill Reacts. As per usual, I am your host. I am DJ. Next to me over here is Dravo,
Hello, I'm excited.
and next to me over here is Mikey.
Hey, I'm here as well. I'm
Currently
curious.
talking through a pillow right now.
Sorry, I forgot to move it. Yeah, I'm curious because this isn't my normal usual listening experience. This is a different band than I'm used to.
Yes, today upon the docket is Scatterbrain. They have come back again. Well, he has come back again with another new song. He being Brian Burkheiser, the prior clean vocalist to I Prevail. He had to leave the band for unforeseen reasons, plus some medical problems that he had going on. And then he's back. And the first thing that we see, he drops I what was the name of the song that he did? The first song? I totally forgot.
Look What You Made Me Do, a Taylor Swift cover. Just like they did with Blank Space back in I Prevail.
Yeah.
And if you want a little info on why he left the band, you could look up his interview with Brian on Rockfeed. He goes into the a little more spicier details than we will say on here.
Yeah, and all I can gather from the Look What You Made Me Do is the band fucked him over, and this was his way of saying, hey, I don't need you. I can do it myself. And so with this, we now have another song called Phases that he just put out.
Yeah.
And we want to see what more he has to say.
Yeah, because he's been teasing this song for months. Months. And the only reason why it's only coming up now is because he had legal issues with his record label. And you know how things like that can go. They're basically just stopping him from putting out anything. That's why we got the cover instead.
Stopping him from putting out anything, stonewalling him from saying anything of what really happened. And now that he's completely free from his label and from I Prevail, he can now go and say whatever he wants. Which,
Yeah.
after the whole look what you made me do, I'm surprised I Prevail, or at least Eric hasn't responded with like another song in return of like, oh, this guy's about to throw out all of our dirt.
And from what I saw in the interview, if I was Brian, man, I'd be even more upset. But I guess he went through his whole thing. He had a lot of mental issues. He went through manic episodes. It was a lot of deep, very unsettling stuff that he went through. I'm not gonna say most of what he went through because it's a lot better if you hear it from him. That's why I said check out the interview if you're interested, because man, it was deep and sometimes even hard to listen to with how much that man went through, like the last, like, say 6 years, 7 years.
And now with this song Phases, I'm feeling this is gonna be, this is just me. I feel like it's gonna be more of a softer song, and it's gonna be him talking about the phases and stages of his life, of everything that he's been going through, is going through, and what's gonna be coming up in the future. Because he's definitely grown a lot as a person. And I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, so am I.
Here we go. My name is Brian. 12 years ago, I started a band. It became a huge success. I Prevail. But success comes with a price. Yep. Oh, wow.
I feel that.
Until I discovered I could sing. So I dropped out of college, chased my dream. All right, real quick, I'm going to just, at the forefront of this, I'm going to say right now, there's going to be a lot of pausing and re-listening to, because I want to listen to everything that he has to say, but at the same time, I also want to read everything that's on the screen. So bear with us. We're only human.
So he was in the band before I Prevail. I believe they were called, I think it's Until the End. Yeah, it was Until the End. I've actually listened to those songs that he even posted on here, and man, hearing Brian, like young Brian, I'm like, damn, he could sing even way back then. It sounded really good. The band sounded good, but from what I understand, they went separate ways because they had different visions for the band, which I believe the other band wanted it to be more like a hardcore band from just their previous songs before Brian came into the picture.
All right, let's continue. The last thing that I remember seeing was he delivered pizzas to get by. My guy.
My guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
So, met my girlfriend Kaylin, went on my first tours. Thank you with the fans. Overnight. Okay, before we continue, I'll pick up right where we left off here. So, he forms I Prevail in 2013. So this is still a brand new band, just testing the waters. You normally, probably if you did do any shows, it's at like your local like parks and bars.
Yeah.
And then a short time later, of possibly just a year, because it went from 2013 to 2014, his band just ascended.
Blew up. Blank Space went viral. They got signed to a label. They had managers and all this stuff. They're attending bigger shows as like openers and stuff. And man, they were, like he said, overnight successes.
Just crazy to think, especially since he was still relatively young at that time. And fun fact, real quick, when Blank Space first came out, because I don't listen to Taylor Swift at all. I don't care for her music. I thought Blank Space was their song.
Oh yeah, I
did not
too.
know for the longest time it was a cover.
I made that as a joke on one of our shorts, and the comment section fucking hates us. Let me tell you.
There you go. But like, yeah, I for the longest time did not know it was a Taylor Swift song. It took me like maybe 3 years to learn that after I heard it for the first time.
You guys definitely don't talk to women, because that is the #1 Taylor Swift song for like 5 years.
Gay.
How do you guys not know that was a Taylor Swift song? Like, are you guys not Swifties? No. We're metalheads. This shit. All right, let's continue, Brian. Talk your shit. Yeah, in a year. Expectations became relentless. I was homesick. Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, burning out. Yeah.
Quickly. Next day. Yeah, I bet. No. Relationship blossom. Yay!
Yeah.
Good. Just bouncing off of that. So I can't even fathom or think, like, you have all the success and you're riding the coattails of this success, that you became an overnight rock star in a band that everybody is in love with.
Mm-hmm. Because
you guys are running such a cool dynamic of, you have a two vocalist band, one being cleans and one being dirty. And I know it's, I won't say not common now, but like it's definitely difficult to balance having two vocalists, and you guys are doing it swimmingly, and then in one fell swoop, boop, hey, so you can't sing anymore.
Yeah.
And you've been famous for maybe a couple of years at that point.
So having to have someone come in as a stand-in, or like someone just as like a substitute, just so your band can continue with the tour without you, especially when it comes to Brian, because he says up until then, he had never missed a show, never missed a tour. He was always there.
Mm-hmm.
And it like broke his heart.
I can't even imagine. And then to see the band flourishing without you, and he's having these thoughts of, do I just quit? Do I stop? Since they're doing well without me. So I am happy though that he's found his footing and that he's willing to go through this process again of like, you know what? I don't have the band that I had. It's just me. I got to start over with just me, but he prioritized his family, he prioritized his mental health. He made sure he was okay first
Yeah.
before he restarted.
His relationship with his beautiful wife flourished. He even has a kid now. I mean,
Mhm.
he put his family ahead, and his family was there to help him when he needed them most, and when he was going through the rough patch. I mean, hell, dude went through and had some mental issues for a while.
Just run through the ringer. But funny thought though, I could just imagine like 10, 15 years time, kids listen to music and goes, Dad, have you heard of this band I Prevail? You're fucking grounded. Go to your room. But also let's continue just because this is actually pretty inspirational. I love this. I love like coming of age stories where it's like now that I've been through all 7 layers of hell, I came out stronger. And his therapist can rock. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's grandma. Eagle syndrome.
Yeah.
8 and 10,000 diagnosis rate, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, like vocal polyps was already bad enough. But yeah, vocal polyps is one
Damn it.
thing where like you can get that surgically corrected. I believe one of the members of Avenged Sevenfold had to do that. I think it was Zaki Vengeance, or was it M Shadows? It might
I
have
know
been
M
Shadows.
Shadows had something in his
Yeah,
throat. Yeah.
I think he had vocal polyps, and then to go from having vocal polyps just for life, and you think you're past it, you can continue, and then life just goes, "Heh, you're cute." Eagle syndrome.
Which is insane because Eagle syndrome is very painful once it gets to the late stages. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
people have been known to delete their own save file because of the pain.
Mhm.
And it's
Oh,
Which is crazy
crazy.
because it's treatable.
And it's treatable. And Brian went through the treatment, and I'm glad that someone finally pointed it out to him because apparently, up until the point where he saw Dr. Osborne, everyone else, all the other doctors, didn't know what was wrong with him.
But real quick, just a heads up for everybody's information. Eagle syndrome is basically a calcified styloid ligament in your neck, resulting in chronic throat, facial, and neck pain.
Yeah.
So basically, it was hurting him to talk. It was
It
hurting him
just
to talk.
exists. It's not
Yeah, it
even
was
when
hurt.
you're moving, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just existing. It's like a constant pain.
And I can't even imagine like once you get that diagnosis and then your world just stops like for the second time in your life in a short period of time. If you think about it, everything's about to come to a fucking standstill.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. That's a terrible song.
You're good. Dr. Osborne. Singer's worst nightmare. Oh, he put it off.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yep. So back up. That's he briefly said something about it right then and there, but right there, the band in his absence started making decisions behind his back, meaning they started saying, "Let's do some shit and let's not include Brian."
Yep. And they were pushing him away. and there was a divide in the band. I mean, shit. They were still going on tour without him because right before the surgery, there was already a tour plan like 2 weeks after he got the surgery, but he was still in the healing process, so he couldn't go.
Got all these people that you thought were like your bros, your friends that you basically became overnight sensations with, and they said, "Hey, so since you're not doing something, we're just we're gonna do it without you now." That's fucked.
Yeah. Because there are a lot of bands and a lot of vocalists have gone through very similar things, and they still got up and kept going with the band that they were in. It's pretty rare for a band to just cut someone out.
You know, they say success changes people. I mean, there it is, clear as day.
I mean, hell, it hit Brian pretty hard mentally, just because I imagine he was not prepared for the overnight success of it all.
Nobody is.
Nobody is. But really, the other guys were prioritizing it.
I don't know if that's the right way to put it.
I imagine, yeah, they have families and shit they had to do, make money and all that, but like he had medical issues.
Yeah, don't be pushing people out because you need to make X amount of money.
Especially since I'm just gonna say it, Brian was an integral part of I Prevail's sound. I loved the dynamic between him and Eric.
I would dare say still is.
Huh?
I would dare say still is an integral part of I Prevail because they're never going to be the same without him. You're never going to find another Brian Burkheiser.
No.
Maybe they'll do what Killswitch Engage did after they released Howard Jones. They'll wait 10 years and then they'll reunite.
With the way this story is going, I don't know if they'll ever reunite.
Oh no, not without a fist fight first.
From what I understand, only 2 members of the band he has still a good relationship with, and the other ones not so much.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yay! Here's Burkheiser.
But it's not a god. Turns out it's for the best and just didn't work out. Now I gotta let you go. Gotta move on with my life. I've been on my own, going through some changes. I'm not gonna lie. Been going through some phases every single night. I've been getting faded. You don't write the start, but you control the ending. Now I'm gone.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Did you see that freaking like fast forward through all these like posts, like social media posts? Did I follow him on Instagram, and for a while he was having this like manic break in posting shit on Instagram, and a lot of it was just so hard to watch. And most of the time it felt like he was just trying to find acknowledgement or find like someone say, "Hey, I see you, you exist." And it was like, damn.
All these cries for help saying, "Look at me, I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying so hard. It just seems like I can't get a leg up in whatever it is that he's going through." And right there, when that last frame of like showing him and his family, and it's just like you are my reason, my purpose.
Yeah.
That resonates so much with some other artists that put out music. Like, it's not rock related, but the rapper NF, he accredits so much to his upswing and getting better for himself to his family and the birth of his child. And it's just like, it's because now that I have a kid, and I remember and I think to myself, I don't want to put my child, what I went through, time to fucking kick the door in and tell life, hey, I'm right fucking here. So that's very inspiring, Mr. Burkheiser. That was a beautiful tale. I'm sorry for everything.
Oh my. To go with it.
I am so sorry I'm so sorry for everything you've been dragged through. Like, it just seems like you're just trying to live your life and do your job because you love it. And it seemed like there all this time, but there was just a bunch of like a bunch of obstacles in your way. But I'm just happy you are overcoming all of them and doing better than you were yesterday. Shout out you.
It also just sucks that he got kicked out of the band he formed.
Got kicked out of the band he formed all because he found out he can sing good.
Well, it's funny. That happens to a lot of musicians, like genuinely. And I think there should be a case study of musicians and their uniquely wired brains. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter, because I've seen it happen in real time, and I'm just like, what's happening here? This feels like a mutiny on a pirate ship.
What'd you think about this, Mikey?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the message. I enjoyed the story. I'm really happy Brian's doing better. That's always a scary thing when your physical and mental health is completely out of sync. That could spiral very quickly. I'm glad he's doing all right. As far as the music goes, I enjoyed it, but it is a little too... It's definitely not going on my regular playlist. I appreciate it. I think it was a wonderful piece of artwork. It's just a little too... I don't even know how to describe that. It was very emotional for sure. But maybe that's it. It's too heavy for me to casually enjoy. I got to be in a headspace for that. It's like when you play when you're playing your sad boy music and you just want to sit in the rain and cry for a little bit.
That's definitely
on that kind of
type. Yeah, it's definitely for me. I mean, it's gonna go on my playlist. At least I'm gonna like it and save it. But it's definitely gonna be one of those songs where I'm like, oh, I don't want to be sad right now. Maybe something else.
This is gonna be one of those songs for me. Like, if I feel like I'm ever having a bad day, or if I ever feel myself starting to slip, I can listen to this and remember and know, hey, somebody's gone through some shit too. So I'm not the only one that's been through some fuck shit. If he can get over it, so can I.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that meme where you replay the hardest part of the song because it didn't hurt enough the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly that feel right there.
All in all, very well done. Thank you, Brian, for the story. Thank you, Brian, for being so vulnerable with the internet of all places to just leave it all out there on the table. Because there's places like I Have Funny and Reddit where they're just gonna trash your name because they can. But to us real ones, you did one of the bravest things any man on this planet can do, and that's you made yourself vulnerable. All right, and that makes you tougher and stronger than than anybody can ever. Like, we can't hold a candle to you, my friend. But after that, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with us. We will see all of you in the next one.